Hey guys, it's Tuesday, weigh-in day. It's at the end of the day, but it's still Tuesday. I had a pretty good week this week. What did I do? Oh, I know you guys don't care. I weighed in this week at 167.6, so that's a 0.4 pound loss from last week. So, pretty much a maintain. So that's good. Kind of curious what it's going to take to gain weight. And also, I know it was just 0.4 pounds, but I don't know where it's coming from. Because, I mean, I'm definitely noticing, like, muscle growth and whatnot, so it's just kind of boggling that I can still lose weight somehow. I don't understand it, but anyway, it's a small amount, so nothing to worry about. So that's good. Everything is going great in the gym. I'm liking my new fitness routine. Mostly because I can lift a lot more weight when you're doing it properly. Actually, strength training versus sort of circuit training, which is what I was doing. So that's fun. I've been kind of, I don't want to say going off plan, but eating stuff that I normally wouldn't eat. Not in a bad way, really, but just because, it's there and I still need calories, so I eat it. Like, for example, I went out to lunch with my mom on Saturday, and we went to this Thai place, and I ordered, a red curry. I got extra meat, so I could actually use all the rice that I got, just to make the proportion a little bit more friendly. But, I mean, I've been eating that for I made 4 meals out of that one dish, and I've been eating it, every day, since then, but, I have no idea how many calories are in it. I don't know how many carbs, how much protein. Like, really, I made no effort to figure it out. I still entered something in MyFitnessPal. I just found like a similar frozen meal that was probably pretty close, and I've been putting that in. And that's okay, I guess. It's not like I'm trying to be too strict. I'm just trying to keep it, my calories around where I want to be. But it's a little bit, I don't want to say unsettling, but I mean it's something I have to transition towards as I go to maintenance, right? So that's okay. Also, I went to visit my sister and her kids on Sunday, and had a great day. We had lunch, just some barbecue, beef cubes, and a bit of salad, macaroni salad even. I was able to eat quite a bit too, which was kind of scary. But I didn't have much for snacks that day, so it all balances out, I guess. I also had 2 cookies while I was there, because everyone else was eating cookies, and it's been a long time since I had one, so I said, I'll have them. Just, the generic sort of boxed, dry sawdust cookies that we all probably used to eat a lot of, and I found them very, very unsatisfying. They just weren't very tasty, and then when I went to go enter them to MyFitnessPal, I was like, 2 of those cookies were 130 calories, and I don't even know how many carbs, but for 2 cookies, I mean, back when I was eating cookies, I'd eat a whole row, and not even think about it. Sometimes I could even eat a whole bag, you know? So it's just kind of humbling to think that, I used to eat those things, and for no reason really, because they don't really taste good. It was just some kind of a emotional crutch that I had, and anyway, I had cookies. I entered them. No big deal. I don't plan on going to buy myself a box of cookies because it's real. Like I said, I'd much rather have a protein bar, and I guess on the, you know, all things considered, a couple of cookies and one of these store-bought protein bars, like a Nature's Valley kind of protein bar or something like that, not really all that different. I mean, definitely there's more nutrients in the protein bar, and probably less sugar, but really it's still kind of junk food. I know people don't want to hear that. I mean, basically protein bars are junk food. They're just junk food that we justify because they have, some protein in them, and maybe sugar substitutes instead of sugar, or something like that. But I mean, they're basically junk food, right? That's okay. I mean, you need something when you're losing weight, something to keep you, interested in food and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyway, just sort of random thoughts that I've been having like that. Just contemplating food and what it means to me and what kind of food I want to eat and what I am actually eating. I'd like to eat a lot better than I am. But I can't. Things that I want to eat more of are stuff like just fish. I like fish. And I don't really know how to make fish a high-calorie meal, so I don't really eat it because I need calories right now. Also vegetables. I'd like to eat a heck of a lot more vegetables. I eat like very small amount of vegetables. I'm lucky if I get one serving of vegetables a day. I'd like to do 5 servings of vegetables a day, but I can't. I don't have room for them, and if I try and stuff myself with a salad or raw vegetables, then I likely won't be able to eat for 3-4 hours, and then I'll never get enough calories for the day. So, it's just, I mean, that's the way it is. Oh well. I know I'm kind of sounding down on this, but I've just been reflecting. I'm not upset. I'm not discouraged. I'm not disappointed that I've had surgery or anything like that. It's just sort of random thoughts like that I've been having, and I really need to find like an eating style that fits me for maintenance. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know how to make that happen. So I'll think on that a little bit. Let's see what else happened this week. We had some sunshine. I don't know if you can tell, but I got a little bit of burn on my nose on Sunday when we went out to the park when I went to visit my sister with the kids, and we walked around for, I don't know, an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then we just sat in the park and let the kids play on the swings and all that stuff. But yeah, I got a little bit of burn because I didn't think to bring any sunscreen lotion because I don't usually go outside for that long. But it was nice. It was nice to get in the sun. And Monday as well, yesterday, I just went outside in the back here at home and I got some sun. I read my book. So it was nice, just kind of relaxing, hanging out. Yeah, what else? There's been a lot of interesting videos this week. A couple of people have talked about whether their sleeve has failed or if their sleeve is no longer working for them. I know Sanders did a video, and I think Jen O'Mai did a video, and a couple other people that I don't follow that they were mentioned by other people. So it's that caused me to reflect a little bit too, because as you guys know, I'm at about 3,000 calories a day now. So is my sleep working? It's a valid question. And I think it is. It definitely isn't as restrictive as it was before. But I purposely defeat my sleep by eating frequently. Like I said, I eat probably every 2 hours pretty much. And I have to eat, 8 to 9 times a day. 2 of those are usually shakes. But yeah, so I mean, I purposely defeat it. So I mean, that's possible for anyone out there who's watching. It's like, oh my god, you can't just rely on the restriction of your sleep. You have to have a plan of what you're going to eat in a day. You have to space it out so that you remain full, and you have to keep your calories in check. And a big part of that is tracking. You always have to track. I don't think I'm ever really going to stop tracking. I think that's kind of it's an important component, and maybe there'll come a time when I don't have to worry about it as much. But my body is still changing a lot, and I'm eating a lot, so it seems like it would be an easy thing for me to do, to slip one way or the other. So I think tracking is good. Also have to reflect on, let's say something happens, like an injury, or maybe I have like my plastic surgery thing and I'm not able to work for a month. Well, I might want to know what calorie level I was at, at a certain activity level. And I can go back through and say, okay, well that's probably around where I should be to not regain weight and all this kind of stuff like that. So tracking is pretty important. So I'm happy I still have restriction, but at the same time I'm kind of unhappy that I have restriction because I'm trying to get those calories in. My life would be so much simpler if I could just have 3 meals and 2 snacks. If I could go back to that, it'd be so much simpler than having to eat 8 or 9 times a day. I mean, I'm not working right now, and if I was working, it'd be very hard to do that because, I can't eat a meal in 15 minutes, which would be like a break time. And I have, mid-morning and 2 afternoon snacks, so plus lunch and breakfast and supper and more snacks at night. So, I mean, it's really, it really fills up my day, so it's kind of a nuisance. So, yeah, it's just something to think about. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling here. I hope everyone's having a good week. And my phone has beeped 3 times now, which tells me my battery's pretty low. So I'm going to let you guys go. Bye, guys.